It's been a long, hard day for Katrina during this aggressive week 6 at Cal Poly. After 2 midterms and a quiz, she's absolutely famished and decides to go to her famous dining on campus, Metro. She can hardly contain her excitement as she sees a chef bring out a fresh plate of orange chicken. She loads a plateful and heads to the dining area where she meets her friends. As she sits among her fellow peers in the dining area, she shovels the orange chicken into her mouth, and before she knows it, a piece is lodged into her throat. She looks around urgently for help, but no one knows what to do. If only someone knew the Heimlich maneuver. According to the National Safety Council, choking is the 4th leading cause of unintentional injury death, and in 2015, around 5,051 choking deaths occurred. Today, I'm here to relay my knowledge of life-saving first aid from my 3 years of lifeguarding experience to you, specifically on how to treat a choking victim using the Heimlich maneuver. The Heimlich maneuver is the one life-saving first aid that really anyone can do without seriously harming someone or without having hours of training. To understand the Heimlich maneuver, it's important to understand what it is, when to use it, and how to administer the Heimlich maneuver. So, what is the Heimlich maneuver? It was created by Dr. Henry J. Heimlich in 1974. According to the Department of Surgery at the University of Hong Kong Medical Center, it was not initially widely used because there was no proof that it had worked on humans. Dr. Heimlich had only tested it on beagle dogs. In the Public Health Report from 1974 to 1985, it wasn't until a conference in 1985 to establish first aid standards for the American Red Cross and the American Heart Association when the Surgeon General endorsed the maneuver to be the only method used to treat a choking victim. The Heimlich maneuver is made up of subdiaphragmatic thrusts. In the annals of thoracic surgery, the sudden elevation of the diaphragm compresses the lungs, which explosively forces air through the trachea, ejecting the obstructing object. When do you administer the Heimlich? According to the American Heart Association, when a victim is choking, they will most likely use the universal sign of choking, which is hands crossed over the throat. Other signs include lack of breathing, lack of talking, and lack of sounds. A victim can choke on food, or a victim can choke on water after drowning, then a lifeguard would come to use the Heimlich to expel the aspirated water. So now, how to administer the Heimlich. According to the American Red Cross, you must first ask for consent and see if the victim is really choking. Are you choking? Are you okay? I'm going to do the Heimlich on you. You must then assign someone to call 911 in case things go south and the victim passes out or the food becomes further lodged into the trachea. You then stand behind the victim and wrap your arms around them. In case they fall backwards, they fall into you, or forwards, you have them wrapped around your arms. You then make a fist with your right hand and find their belly button and put your pinky knuckle into their belly button and roll up so that your thumb is facing inwards towards their stomach. Your hand should then be above their belly button and below their lower ribs. You take your left hand, place it on top of the right hand, and begin to administer upward J thrusts. And you do the thrust until the item is dislodged. So down and up, J. There are some variations to how the Heimlich can be administered. The American Red Cross, which lifeguards learn from, advises using back blows. So you cross your arm over and bend them at an angle and administer blows to their back in between their shoulder blades using the palm of your hand. And you do that 5 times, and then switch to the abdominal thrust 5 times, and you continue that until the item is dislodged. According to the Department of Pediatrics and Anatomy at Yale University, the back blows could theoretically displace the foreign body further downward and backward into the throat. Dr. Heimlich did not allow the Red Cross to use the Heimlich maneuver because he did not consent to the back blows. He agreed with this theory that the object could become further lodged into the throat. Now that you know what the Heimlich maneuver is, when to use it, how to use it, hopefully you can be that person in Metro to save the tree.